Hello, everybody. I am here with one of the two people voted out in the last episode of Online Survival 4. Susan, how's it going?
Good, good. Actually, really good. How are you?
I'm good. I am good.
Right on.
How have you been enjoying this season so far?
I love it. It's great. I think it's I've never experienced anything like this, so it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think you all were very entertaining, very fun players to watch. So I guess I want to go back to the very beginning. The first thing I want to talk about is at the beginning, and I said this on the podcast last night, but
Yeah.
you, Emily, Riazzo, you had this conversation how you would all have each other's backs. And you kind of
Yeah,
did. I don't think
yeah.
you ever voted against each other.
No, I never did. I yeah. I know I heard they were saying last night that I should have like we all should have like kept in touch with that, but they probably forgot all that anyway, so it was pretty much I always had Riazzo's back, but like he was just too much, but doing way
Did
too much.
you did you ever at the merge think about connecting with Emily or Riazzo again and discussing that?
Not really. I mean, I just figured what I said in the very beginning held true, but like I don't know, like I didn't think you had to remind people, but I guess you had to remind people. I don't know. Yeah, it's very interesting, very interesting.
I just found it
Totally.
ironic that you three went home back to back to back after.
I know, yeah, yeah. It's like bam, bam, bam. But
So
it was great.
also,
It was fun. It was great.
I'm glad you had fun.
I did,
Going
for
back
sure.
to the original Legends tribe, you were always trying to find an alliance, and then you ended up not in the core alliance of Rita and Dom, Jason, and Emily. How
Yeah,
come you think that was?
I don't know. I don't really know, but I'm glad I really didn't because it would have been I don't know. That it's was I mean, we all got along, but I'm just glad I'm glad I did what I did and how did it because I mean, even though I got voted out, I wouldn't have taken anything back. You know what I mean? Like I would still play the same game basically. I'm not a pro at it, obviously, but I'm glad I wasn't stuck with those four actually, because I don't. It would have been like fake to me, kind of like I just wouldn't have been like it wouldn't have been me, and I
Yes.
don't know. They would have voted me out anyway. So like I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes it's good not to be in a too big of an alliance, even though at the
Yeah.
merge, well, we'll get there in a second. But
Okay.
that during that Jason vote, what did you
Well,
feel from Jason that you felt like you were on the bottom?
well, he at first he was totally cool, but then he totally switched up on me, and I totally felt that. And um, I I I don't know how to even explain it. It hurt my feelings basically how he played it. Now that I look back, but I mean we're all over that all now. But it's like, yeah, I don't know how it came about. I guess I didn't play up to his standards, which like in reality, I played the way I played, and that's just I don't care if anybody liked it or not. But that's what it got me voted out. But oh well, it's like I don't know.
Did
But
you use your intuition a lot in this game, like during that
yeah, I
vote?
did. Yeah, I went on my gut feeling every time, basically. I
I think
did.
that's the best thing to do, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wasn't worried about it either any which way. I didn't think I'd make it as far as I did, to be honest with you. But yeah, I played by the way I felt. Totally. Yeah.
When Ashley and Mary came over and you
Hmm.
almost fell on the sword, was
Yeah.
that because you just felt bad for everybody else?
No, I knew that I was going to be voted out, so I was just going to beat everybody to the punch. Really, I was like, okay, well, I'll just vote myself out. I mean, I cared about them; they all needed to go along with the game, but I knew that they were all going to go vote me. So, I mean, I was just like, but I just wanted them to play because actually, all those four together, if Mary would have stayed, or actually Ashley, Jason, Dom, and was it Mary then? Yeah, Mary.
Yeah.
Those four could have went a long way. You know what I mean? To be honest, I mean Ashley only told me to stay in the game for her own benefit, which I see because she voted me out at the end. So it was like, what was the purpose of all that? I have no idea. I don't know.
During that vote, do you think Ashley felt bad that you were going to be the one voted out because you were wanting to fall on the sword? That's what
Oh, you
I
mean I don't know. Like I don't think I think she was just playing a good game. I don't think she really cared about me one way or another. You know what I mean? So it was like when she was telling me, "Oh, just do you want to play?" And I'm like, "Well, I do," but like she was. I knew from the gate that what she was doing. I mean, I knew how she was going to be and how she like tried to get me to like you saw. I went against her a couple times during votes. You know what I mean? Like I didn't listen to her at all. Like it kept me in the game, but I didn't really. Everybody thinks we were that close. We were not that close at all. There's no way.
during that round, I guess the big question, because you said that Jason was the one picking teams. Do you believe that, or were you just saying that
Well, no,
for the
he actually no, he at one point he's like, "Sue, why don't you play?" And I'm like, "Well, why don't we let these guys play because you guys are making such a big deal about how they were so good in the game, playing games that I thought like what if I lose? I'm going to mess up right here." So it was like I was saying them and then I knew exactly what he was doing every time. He just wait there and wait there and wait there for me to like say something. So I just deliberately didn't say anything. Like, it's like I don't know how they're looking at it now, but they don't know me, so it's like I really didn't. I wasn't. I mean, I didn't really know the game that well to where you have to play every game or whatever. Like I
I
mean,
mean,
when there's
obviously, you
eight
don't
people,
have to play every game.
yeah. I mean, but he started getting real like I don't know, real loud and I don't know. He tried to be the leader, that's for sure. I mean, I love Jason, don't get me wrong. He's a great guy. Now that we all talk and we laugh together and everything, it's like funny, but it's like during the time I felt as though he was just trying to punk me and I was just like kind of going against whatever he was saying. So in my mind, yeah, I mean, we had other conversations that people didn't see on here. So yeah, I mean, that's how I felt anyway, you know.
You definitely had a bit of a rebellious streak during this
I'm
game. I
I'm
felt like you were
rebellion.
always
I'm
rebelling a little
I'm
bit.
rebellious. I still feel that way sometimes. I'm just I'm just that way. I am. I guess I am. I guess I don't know.
Going
Yeah.
into the merge, you did. That's when you threw out your first Tabitha vote when it was supposed to be everybody voting for Dar. You didn't want to be a part of that in hopes
No.
to was it to gain like Muggsy as a jury
Yeah. Yeah.
vote?
I was
Yeah.
talking to. Yeah. Definitely. Yep. I was
What were
planning way
your
ahead.
what were your thoughts of Muggsy?
I thought she was actually cool. I mean, I only talked to her a couple times, but I mean, I didn't know. Like, I thought maybe that's just the way she plays her game and see how far that got her. But I don't. I mean, I liked her attitude. Really. I mean, if I could say half the stuff she said, I'd be cool. Like, but I do in real life. I do in real life. But I mean, but it's like, yeah, she was. I liked her really. I never said anything bad about her ever. I didn't say anything bad about anybody really.
No.
But yeah, some
Did
people you can get along with, some people you can't.
did you just vote for Tabitha because that was who Muggsy and Dar were voting for?
Yeah, yeah. Because I figured if I can get in with them on that side, and you know what I mean. But they had no clue. I mean, they had no clue that I did that. Because I even had to tell Muggsy later, like, "Oh, did you know who I voted for?" And she's like, I guess." But I
At
don't know.
what
Yeah.
at what point did you realize Riazo was playing both sides or so many different
Oh,
angles?
I knew he was the whole time basically because he was just that kind of he had that kind of personality, you know what I mean? And the questions that he would ask people, it was obvious that he'd already talked the people on the other side, you know what I mean? So it's like he's just waiting for people to lie to him. He'll ask questions and then he already knows the answers to. So
You felt like you had a lot of information.
yeah, like how would you have that otherwise? Like, you know, if he wasn't playing both sides. Yeah.
During this past round, the first vote where Riazo was voted out, did you ever think about voting differently that round?
Well, I didn't vote Riazzo.
That's true,
Um
but you voted for Tabitha, but nobody else was voting for Tabitha.
Right, right. Yeah, I screwed up at the end, definitely. But and then they found out in the end. That's what got me voted off. But yeah, um, I just kind of maybe a rebellious thing, just went against everybody else's. I wanted everybody to see that I wasn't listening to Ashley, actually. You know what I mean? Like I wanted them to know that, oh, maybe she's not, she's not voting with her. Like she's not, like I don't know. It didn't work out though.
When everybody was like trying to figure out who voted for Tabitha for like 3 rounds straight,
Oh
you
yeah, I
you
know.
kept quiet a lot of times. Did you
Yeah, I
ever think
did.
about telling the truth earlier to like
No,
somebody?
no, not really. Because first off, why do you got to tell anybody your votes anyway? Like, why do
It's
you, I
true.
mean, you know what I mean? Like, first off, Um, I mean, I didn't know so many people were going to play honestly. I mean, I tried to play honestly up to that Tabitha vote, and then I thought I'm not going to like say, "Oh yeah, I did," like, but at the end, yeah, she grilled me, like, "Oh well, I know it was you." Like, well, okay, yeah, okay, you know what I mean? But yeah, if it wouldn't have been being filmed, I would have. I mean, it would have been on. I would have laid into her because it's like really, you can say whatever you want, but you don't have to tell nobody nothing. You know what I mean? You don't have
It's
to.
true.
You don't have to. So I just didn't, but it backfired in the end. Yeah, but I mean, oh well. Like I just
Did
left it
you
out. Like
did you feel the pressure to finally admit it at that tribal council? Because Tabitha
yeah,
was
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do? Like everybody's looking down at me. Like I'm. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I guess what gave it away was you saying you voted for Dom every time, but he had so many immunities that you couldn't.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what made everybody vote me off right there. You know what I mean? If that
Yeah.
wouldn't have happened, if that wouldn't have happened, I think I'd still be there. Maybe I don't know. And then I flipped my own vote, and I yeah, I didn't know what I was doing at that point. Like I didn't know.
Yeah, that was my other question. The switch of vote,
Yeah,
you had the
yeah,
right idea in switching Tabitha's vote to Ashley, but then you didn't vote for Ashley, you
yeah.
voted for
I
Tabitha.
know. I should have. Well, I wasn't gonna vote Ashley because I never thought she would have voted me, but I should have voted Ashley. Definitely.
So that's why you didn't vote Ashley, because you didn't think she was gonna vote for you.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But whatever. Like it was fun. I can't wait to see the end.
So watching this back, who stands out to you a lot?
Um, Who stands out, like, with everybody or the
Yeah,
whole
just
cast?
who or
Or,
what stands out to you, yeah.
nobody really.
Nobody stands out to you. I mean, I guess you made it deep in the game, so you kinda saw a lot when you were
I
actually in the
mean,
game.
yeah, it was a good mix of personalities, that's for darn sure. That was a good that's really it was a good cast here. Definitely. Oh, who stands out to me the most? Amanda.
Who?
Amanda, isn't that her name? The girl that reviews all the time? Is that her
Oh,
name?
Aspen.
Yes, Aspen Amanda. Whatever. It starts with an A. Yeah,
You're
Aspen.
getting
Yes.
there.
Yeah,
I bet she
that's who
does stand
stands
out to
out.
you.
I yeah. No, I really like
Your
her. I
biggest
really like
fan.
her. No, she's great. She's great. Yeah. She's a DJ, it said, right? She's a
Yeah,
DJ.
she's a
That's
DJ.
cool. That's totally cool. But yeah, Aspen. Okay, I don't know who Amanda is, but yeah,
Yeah, I was confused too. I
I'm
thought there
getting
was
I'm getting
a
old.
secret player.
Yeah, yeah. I'm getting old, I guess. It's all
That's
right. I call my kids by different names sometimes. They don't know. They're like, "Mom, shut up." What happens when you get older. But yeah, Aspen, that's who stood out for me. Yep.
What are your thoughts on Rita and Dom's game as a duo?
Um, oh, they're having a good time, actually. They stuck together, which is great. I mean, they did a good. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, they came right along. They're still in the game, so yeah, they're doing good. Definitely. Rita's great. She's carefree, smiles. She still just got the same personality. She's yeah, she's great.
Do
Dom,
you
he
have any?
knows that I really didn't wasn't really mad at him the whole time, but it was like Dom, Dom, Dom. Yeah, they're all right. All the comments are right. Yes, I did keep on the Dom thing. Yeah,
You and
yeah,
Dom did kind of have a thing against each other. I mean, he's the
yeah,
one that voted for you first, so
yeah. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Now we talk. It's all good. It's all good.
do you have any final thoughts that you want to say?
No, I just thanks for the opportunity. This was great, and see you some other time, I guess.
If you ever play another game, you're not going to try and fall on the sword, right?
No, no, no. Promise.
All right.
Get me in a game with Aspen. That'll be fun.
Hopefully, one of these days that would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
interesting.
Whenever you can. That's right. Don't do it too long because I'll be like way too old then. No.
Honestly, Aspen's so busy. I don't know if I could get you in a game
Yeah.
together, but I will ask you to play another game soon enough. Don't worry.
Okay. Cool. All
All
right.
right. Thank you,
Okay.
Susan.
All right.
It's been fun watching you.
Okay. All right, Nick.
Later.
Bye.